Dear students, welcome in our RSV online classes of science for class 4th. I am your science teacher. How are you? Hope you all are fine and taking care of good hygiene to protect yourself from coronavirus. So before starting the topic, first of all, I want to congratulate you for being promoted in your new class, that is class 4th. So let's start our topic. Today's topic is green plants, the producers. The aim of our topic is to learn more about parts of leaf and about the structure and function of a leaf. For this, we need some vocabulary words or the keywords like petiole. The stalk that joins the leaf to a stem is called the petiole. Lamina. It is a flattened thin layer laid off a leaf. Third, stomata. Stomata are the small pores present in the leaf. To make it more clear, we just take a look of the diagram of green leaf that is on your screen. Here we are having a green leaf which is having four main parts. The first, at the bottom of the leaf, there is a petiole, which is also known as the leaf stalk. The petiole joins the leaf to the stem. The second one is lamina. The other name of lamina is leaf blade. And in the mid of the leaf, there is a line that goes from bottom to the tip, which is known as midrib or the main vein. It conducts the nutrients and water to the leaf. And in the surrounding, that is a network of small veins. Now, about the structure and function of the leaf. The surface of leaf has many tiny openings or many small pores which are known as stomata. These stomata are just like the holes that helps the plant to breathe. Now we will discuss about the task of the green leaf. What work it performs. It prepares food for the plant in the presence of chlorophyll and by using sunlight. And that's why the leaf is also known as food factory of the plant. It also helps the plants to breathe through stomata. Earlier we have discussed about the stomata. These are the small pores that allow the exchange of gases. Some leaves also store food for the plant. For example, cabbage, spinach, fenugreek. These are some examples of leaves that store food for the plant. Now, how these plants or the green plants prepare their food? So, the process of making food, which is known as photosynthesis. How it performs? The green leaves or the green plant take carbon dioxide from air and sunlight from the sun. And in the presence of chlorophyll, which is a green pigment present in the leaf, and by using water that is present in the soil and get absorbed by the roots. So, with the help of carbon dioxide, sunlight, chlorophyll, and water, the green plants do a process for preparing food, and this process is called photosynthesis. Again, we just take a look. Like plants take carbon dioxide from atmosphere with the help of stomatas. Then water is absorbed from the soil by roots, and in the presence of chlorophyll, it traps the sunlight and use all these for preparing food. Now we will discuss or define the term photosynthesis. This process of making food by plants using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and in the presence of chlorophyll, this process is called photosynthesis. This term comes from two words: photo, which means light; synthesis means to synthesize. That means by putting together a new word, photosynthesis is formed. Now, the food which is prepared by the green leaves, it is prepared by the green leaves. This food is called sugar. The food is transported throughout the plant with the help of stems and branches. A plant uses some amount of food for its life processes, while the rest of the food gets stored in fruits, leaves, stems, or roots, which later on we consume as a edible part of the plant. For example, we consume mango, which is a fruit. We consume spinach, which are the leaves of the plant, and the sugar cane, which are the example of stems, carrot, which are the roots of the plant that store the food prepared by the green leaves. Starch is a material that is stored inside the plant, which is a type of sugar. Now students, let's discuss some amazingly different plants. Some plants are different from others. For example, cactus. The leaves of cactus are reduced to spine because it grows in the desert area where the water is not sufficient. And that's why when the leaves of this cactus get modified into spines, it cannot perform photosynthesis. But this process can be done or is done by its green stem because it has the chlorophyll. Now, another examples which are mushrooms and molds. These are the examples of non-green plants. That means they are not having chlorophyll in them. That's why they cannot prepare their own food. These plants lack the ability to make their own food and therefore obtain their food from dead or decaying plants. That means they depend on dead or decaying plants and animals. Now take a look of two different plants that are money plant and croton plant. Why they are different? Because they are having variegated leaves. Variegated leaves are those leaves which are having some patches of different colors that can be of white, cream, yellow or some other colors. And only the green plants of such plants perform photosynthesis. Now we will discuss about the flow of energy. The flow of energy that can be explained with this example by giving this example in the form of a diagram. The green plants, which are known as the producers, that means they can produce their food themselves with the help of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. When these green plants prepare their food, this food can be consumed directly or indirectly by consumers. Like herbivores eat plants. That means they depend on plants for getting their energy. Then herbivores are eaten by the carnivores and sometimes by the omnivores also. So the energy now get transferred from herbivores to carnivores and also to omnivores. In this way, energy get transferred from producers to consumers. Now, we will discuss about the dependency of plants, animals and human beings on each other. How they are interlinked, how they depend on each other. With this diagram, we can conclude that the plants, animals and human beings, that means they are showing their interdependence on each other. Plants gives us food, shelter and oxygen, and in return we give out carbon dioxide, which is used by the plants to carry photosynthesis. In this way, plants help to purify air, and impure air that carries excess of carbon dioxide, which is not good for us and animals, that get pured by plants. We also help in spreading seeds of plants and therefore help in increasing their number. In this way, we can say that both plants and animals and human beings depend on each other. So students, we should plant more and more trees to make it balanced. Thank you.